So, with your preconceived notions about what you thought Haiti was going to be, how is it owning up to your preconceived notions? Like, what is it everything you expected? Is it different? Is it way off base? Is it kind of on base? Is there parts that are right?
Yeah, well, I think that's really interesting, and I'm just realizing that now. First off, I was here like 14 years ago, so I was, much younger, and I'm curious if there was like a confidence thing there. But I do feel like the last night came, I was sort of like aware of everything. Or it also was that we came to the airport, and it was sort of like an intense experience. Got in the car like quickly, like swept up to Petion-Ville, and sort of like bypassed all of this, and mostly because I think I also heard that it's like scary, so like we don't want to do that. So that's interesting because I feel like I've had so much travel experience in the meantime. So now that I'm here, I'm like seeing it with a different lens. So that being said, I had no idea that it would be so easy. It feels like very much like vacation places that I've been that are just accessible and like wonderful service, and, like really great food, like very fresh quality. Everything is like really clean. I'm shocked. Last night we went to the View for like one drink, and I was looking around at like the wicker chairs, and I was thinking like these are like beautiful outdoor patio furniture. I mean, it's kind of like a goofy example, but I was like, you really like took the time to decorate.
Yeah.
Where I think I was thinking honestly that it would be like folding chairs and like a folding table. I mean, that's like I had.
Well, I mean, I have to say.
I mean, and like ice, like I'm drinking the water. I didn't know if I could drink the water. I'm having no problem at all. Like everything is, there's nothing missing. If anything, like it's more than what I would think. So I'm like pretty like blown out of the water, really.
So I have to say, you said, like you pointed out the cleanliness of it all, and that sort of surprised you. Sort of like, I'm in here, look around this restaurant with the white tablecloths, and there's definitely a Haitian charm with the handmade Haitian chairs and the Haitian paintings on the wall and everything. But there's, it has this very like international, beautiful restaurant feel too. Which is just like positioned here in Haiti, but I mean this could be in Miami, it could be in New Jersey, what I mean? But I think it's just something to be said that you actually pointed that out, like it was a surprise to you.
Yeah.
I think a part of it is sort of that preconceived notion that a lot of people have about Haiti. Like the reputation of Haiti is, beaten so bad, by the world perception is just cracked, just mess, of disaster. But the fact that there's these beautiful things that people just don't know they're there.
Yeah, I mean, like I think just the modern interpretation of it. I mean, I've definitely heard like, are there like exotic animals running around? It's like no. I mean, that's so interesting. You know what I mean? Like it's totally cut off to people's minds that it could be like functioning. I mean, everybody at the restaurant last night at Petion, everyone was like checking their iPhones. I mean, it's like, there's not really a difference, but I was expecting a bigger difference. And I'm just grateful that now we're just like in a beautiful Caribbean like resort,
Totally. And what the thing is,
I mean, it's real life out there too.
All of Haiti is not this. I mean, there's definitely other sides of Haiti, but I mean, this is a side that like I don't think people are even aware it's here. You know what I mean? It's like people think of going to Haiti because they want to go, help Haiti, or they want to do some project or do some charitable good, but like you can come here and just like you would go to Jamaica and sit in a resort, drink your Bloody Mary on Sunday, and enjoy some of the best food you've ever had. I mean, you can do that in Haiti. It's just not really on the list for people as a place to go do that. And to me, it's a little sad because the people who discover it usually do come here first as doing some charitable work. I mean, even us, my whole family, I fell in love with Haiti because we started first and foremost with the hospital, but in the tree program.
But at some point, you have to move beyond that. I mean, that's the appropriate thing to do and get out and like get it and understand it and go to some clubs. And, I mean, just driving through the streets it's a great experience. I mean, it's neat to see something new. Anyway, so and it should be a part of it. It shouldn't be like this separate thing. Like
mean, last night too, that club we went to, I think of all the things we did last night. I mean, we went to Papaya. It was a beautiful restaurant, great food, one of the best steaks I've ever had.
It was so beautiful. I love the ambiance.
Went to the View and had some drinks with the Jet Set. It was a little dead. I mean, it was kind of
yeah, it was
not so great.
Crowd.
But we went to the rooftop bar at the Caribbean,
Yeah,
and
that was so
jump
cool.
off. It was so packed. Coolest decorations. They had this big fire pit that was blowing fire up, like with seating all around it. So you're gonna sit by the fire, and it
It's
had
such like a range of people, like ages and races and cultures and language and
so many. I heard people speaking Spanish, French, English, Creole. I mean, Portuguese. I heard, and I was drinking Johnny Walker Black on the rocks. I mean, it was like a sophisticated, bar by any means. I mean, it was, and it was on top of this building. It just had this breathtaking view. I mean. And everybody was just so fancy, had this great, great taste in clothes, and it felt very
we were
like
talking
a club I love to go to in Miami,
Yeah, it's something that you want to really like be a part of. I mean, and that's like a going out night, I mean, it doesn't have to be like your everyday life, but I watched like a couple, or like 4 people that I saw up there before, and then I could see them in the parking lot when we were drinking on the edge there. They got into like this really like beautiful Audi SUV. I mean, it's goofy, but I mean, I care about the cars. So.
Yeah, right.
But I love to see what how people are like doing it up, and like feeling good about themselves. Everyone should.
I mean, I feel like the future of Haiti is gonna, as things start to evolve here. I mean, it's people coming here to do business. Like creating jobs, creating workforces. Like this restaurant is succeeding. I mean, it's a positive thing. Like there needs to be lots of these kinds of things. And when you do well, you deserve nice things, nice homes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you earn that. And I think that the cool thing is that there's a lot of opportunity here. You know what I mean? But
that's the thing. I think that people don't think that there's like steps that can happen in life. That it's only like one line.
Yeah.
Which is that's such an interesting thing. I mean, and obviously very rude and wrong. I mean, because like we said, I mean, even in Dave Chappelle, when you finally when you move up and you get like the tin roof, I mean, that's moving up. You know what I mean? Like everybody has aspirations, and we don't really need anyone to come in and like say what that's gonna look like. I mean, some of it's like super baller, some of it's just like regular baller.
You're right. Different levels to this shit.
Yeah. So, that matters.
Well, here we are, Sunday. Beautiful, perfect weather, not a cloud in the sky.